Good day, YouTubers. Before we get into the main topic of today, which is the title, let's just catch up a little bit. So, Meghan Markle hated every second of the Aussie tour. This is in a new book. Okay, so that was her first royal tour, the literal kickoff of her royal life. That is really disturbing. Okay, so, fired basically. So the first thing that happened on that royal tour is her chief of security quit right after this tour. And when they finally went to the islands just a few days later, she made certain to tell everyone that she paid for her entire education and had to work nights to get through school. That's weird because she was immediately found out that her father paid for everything. What was she doing? She's trying to make it all about herself. So, and in the recent tour of Invictus, where they went to Invictus, first of all, I didn't think Meghan was going to show up. That's not her thing. They tried to make their visit to the Netherlands a royal tour, and they wanted to do a formal visit with the king and the queen and stay at their royal palace for Netflix, of course. So Piers Morgan has a take on this, and he tweeted out, of course, because it involved duty, not lining her pockets with cash, and was designed to promote the institution she ruthlessly exploits but constantly trashes. So basically, Piers says it's all about money. I initially thought that this was perhaps a little harsh, this take on it, but upon thinking about it, perhaps Meghan doesn't understand doing anything that isn't all about her. Look at Invictus and the kiss. Ew. Get a room. She managed to make Invictus while she was there all about him, all about her. And look at how unhappy Harry looked while she was there. Next, Netflix cancels Pearl, the animated series. That was Meghan's baby. What else does Meghan have cooking on Netflix? Nothing. Goose egg. In fact, all that Meghan has at this point is Archetypes on Spotify. That's copyrighted, by the way. Archetypes is copyrighted, so don't repeat it. I wonder, honestly, if Archetypes is going to make it, because it better. Archie's third birthday came and passed, and there was no new photo. Will they release a new photo? And they also don't take the kids anywhere, not even to Harry's polo matches in Montecito. That's just weird. What are the kids doing? Where are they? Next, we have Prince Harry is so concerned about security that they had Omid Scobie publish his entire polo schedule for the next several months. In case there's any crazies who want to know where they will be and what will be the best time to find them and reach out to them, they know exactly where they'll be. So they must be very concerned about security. Now on to our main topic. Harry and Meghan will not appear on the palace balcony during the Queen's Jubilee. Literally within 27 minutes, Harry and Meghan replied that they were coming and bringing the children. Remember how I said that they were thinking real hard about bringing the children in my last reading? Well, they were really thinking about it. Also, Andrew will not be appearing on the balcony because only working royals and their children will appear this time. Let's get on with the reading. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling the Magi Method. As always, find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who buy me a cup of tea. I had to switch out my cards. I think the other ones got old and dusty. These are nicer. These are newer and nicer. So anyway, let's get right into it. So I think Harry and Meghan feel like they have to go to the Jubilee. Bro, you better go to the Jubilee. You and Meghan, you better pack your suitcase and you better bring the children and you better show up at that Jubilee because you're becoming irrelevant fast. So I just want to throw a Celtic on, do they feel like they just have to go to the Jubilee because their world is like falling apart? Meghan all of Meghan's projects with Netflix are gone and canceled. And that's got to be making the royals nervous. I mean, what's the next step? Obviously, they got to call out the royals some more because that's all they're good for. They don't seem to have any producing talent, any kind of creative talent. They just, drag the dirt. So do Harry and Meghan feel like they have to go to this Jubilee? What are their feelings about this? Devil. Wow, that's interesting. Big change. Crossroads. So devil right in the center. Cross family. Snake. Great difficulties. Angel. Star Bethlehem. And that is like the royal family card. So do they feel like it's a necessity that they need to go? Well, the devil is in the center. The devil is the worst card. Okay, and the worst energy in the deck, for sure. Queen of Spades is pretty bad, and Queen of Spades is mirroring the devil. These are really both devil cards. Can be. The snake, it's not, I mean, every card has to be interpreted in terms of the question and the other cards around it. But the snake, this position number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it mirrors this position. So both of the number 1 positions are devil cards. Okay, so devil, they just feel like everything is going really bad. And like the universe, God and the universe is just attacking them and making everything just, the opposite of the Midas touch. Midas touched everything and everything turned to gold. And they're getting the opposite. Everything they touch just turns to crap. It's just not, stuff is really not working out. Big change, stuff is really not working out. And they need to make different decisions. 5 clubs. So yeah, they really feel like, okay, an 11 and 5, 16, 4 spades. They want to keep this under wraps, but they're getting desperate. They're getting desperate. And there is word, I haven't confirmed it, that they're trying to come back as part-time royals. And from previous readings, I actually think the Queen wants this. I'm not sure Will wants this, but maybe Will is just acting emotionally. But Will is very, very smart. I think Will is going to be a great king. I think Charles is going to be not a great king. Okay, and because he's not decisive and logical like William. But interestingly, I think William is acting out of emotion. He's upset at Harry. So yeah, they really need to keep this. Success leads to more success. 4 spades. This adds 16 4 spades. They really need to keep it under wraps how desperate they're becoming. This is an opportunity that they need to take, and so 17 minutes after the Queen announced, because they were sending out their PR, their 3 PR firms that they're paying ridiculous amounts of money to, was making news articles saying Harry and Meghan will appear on the balcony. And so the Queen just put a stop to it and said, no, you're not. No non-working royals are appearing on the balcony. So they needed to take this opportunity. They took action to keep the spine of who they are. The spine of who they are is Harry's only claim to fame is he's royal. Meghan's only claim to fame is she's married to Harry, who is royal. She's one step removed. Okay, so it's very difficult. They want to keep appearances up, Angel, and this is people and events, actions. They're bringing the children. 17 minutes after the Queen announced that Harry and Meghan will not be appearing on the balcony, no non-working royals, they said, we're bringing the children. We're coming and bringing the children. Star of Bethlehem opening the way. So the message here, Jack of Hearts, Star of Bethlehem, 10 diamonds, is, oh, we're royals. We're going to be good. We're royals. We're royals. But it's really turning into crap. And there's so many complications that will ensue. It's like Lucille Ball. So many hijinks will ensue from Harry and Meghan coming to the Jubilee. There is a rumor that there will be a second balcony appearance for non-working royals. Okay, I could really see this happening. Netflix and their crew. There's a producer and there's a camera person, and there's going to be several camera persons, and the producer's going to say, "Wow, we really would love to see Harry and Meghan on that balcony." Okay, maybe with some other non-working royals. That's the money shot, bro. We need that shot. Okay, and they're from California, so, you know, they got a little sizzle in their voice or whatever. They talk like this. So, will there be a second balcony appearance? Okay, and they can just stage it. Okay, I know a guy very personally who got a Grammy, and there was a lot of contesting about that Grammy. And so he wasn't at the Grammy Awards to receive that award because it was still contested on the date of the Grammys. Finally, through like litigation and backdoor dealings, he got that Grammy. Okay, and so what they did is they went privately to the venue, just him and a few people, and they recreated the Grammy moment. There was nobody in the audience. There was nobody there, just him and his girlfriend and, you know, a couple of people with a camera. And they recreated it, and they put some fake, you know, cheering, and, you know, they recreated that Grammy moment. It was all fake. Okay, and he posts that picture everywhere. And look, I got a Grammy. Did he get a Grammy? Yes, he did. You can confirm it. Okay, but they faked the moment and the acceptance speech, and he did it all with no audience, okay, after the fact. They can do this with Harry and Meghan. They can put them up there at 2 a.m. on Tuesday after the real thing and fake the whole thing, and then cut to camera shots of people, of an audience clapping and cheering, and, you know, and just light it up real big, and they might do that. So I could definitely see that happening. So will there be a second balcony appearance for non-royals, specifically for Harry and Meghan? And hopefully, you know, Andrew will come and put his arm around Harry and give him a nice big wet sloppy kiss. And you're my brother. And, well, not a brother. He's an uncle. I'm a monkey's uncle. Okay, so will there be a second balcony appearance for non-working royals? Because Netflix will love that. They will eat it up. That's the money shot, baby. Second balcony appearance. Seed, message, woman, fence sitter. Fence sitter, old cartomancy is the fickle woman, can't make up their mind. So it's undecided. Fence sitter, it's undecided. They're on the fence. Woman can also just be a good situation. This is an honest woman. So I would think that this is the queen. 12 and 6, 18, 5 diamonds. They're in negotiations for this. So this is on the table. This is on the table, and it is being negotiated. But again, this is Harry and Meghan, and they've got their Netflix crew. So hijinks will ensue. The circus is in town. Okay, so I mean, that's what the Queen and her advisors and Will and Kate and Charles need to keep in mind. The circus is in town. And you can't let Harry and Meghan hijack the Jubilee and make it all about them. Okay, that kiss at Invictus, that was Meghan hijacking Invictus. And I really think that's my reaction to that kiss. That it was just too much. It was over the top. Meghan's here, and she's going to plant a big wet one right on Harry's lips. Oh, gosh. I mean, I'm not against kissing. Kissing is good, but do it in private. I mean, for goodness sake. All right, so 2 diamonds and Jack of clubs. City. This is so the whole world. This is a single event. Big change to the event. Oh, let's just do this. We'll just have the non-royals come up, and it's for the public eye, and declaring 2 diamonds, Jack of clubs, declaring that Meghan and Harry are royals. They're part of this foundation. So it's on the table. Okay, they are trying to push this through. Netflix, Harry and Meghan, they are working the back channels to make this happen, and they're just going to keep pestering you. they're just going to keep pestering the Queen and whoever they need to pester to get this going. You know, and it's somebody pestering you. They pester you, they pester you, they pester you. And eventually they're like, okay, all right. You know, that's kind of what they're doing. You know, they're just nagging whoever they need to nag until hopefully they can get their way. Another thing that the Netflix crew will do, this is called confrontational journalism, you know, guerrilla journalism. And what they'll do is, you know, the Netflix crew is not going to be welcome in a lot of places. Any kind of private affair, Harry's going to be mic'd up, Meghan is going to be mic'd up. And so what does that look like? We've seen reality shows. They're wearing a battery pack and they hook it in their butt, you know, behind, like they're carrying an illegal gun. That's how people carry a battery pack. And they just stick it in the waistband, in behind them, because mostly you're not going to be shot from behind. And then they hook the wire under the clothes and it clips on the lapel. Okay, so Harry's going to be mic'd up 24/7. Meghan's going to be mic'd up 24/7. Plus there's going to be a Netflix crew with some beautiful shotgun mics. These are very directional mics. Wherever you point that shotgun mic, you're going to get really nice sound, and it doesn't pick up too much extraneous sounds, you know, unless there's a lot of wind. And then you have to do other things. But so going to be a lot of mics there. So is the Netflix crew going to try to force its way into all kinds of places? Okay, because Captain Obvious here, that would be me, is saying they're not going to be wanted in a lot of places. And so Netflix could be strategizing and saying, we're just going to make a scene. We're going to make a huge scene, and they're going to say, well, they didn't let us in here. They didn't let us in here. And they're just going to make a huge scene. Is the Netflix crew planning to make a huge scene because they're not going to be let in at various venues? And we were denied access, and Harry was denied access. And our Nubian queen, Meghan, oh my God, she was denied access. Okay, are they going to play that game? Because I think they will. It's kind of obvious. I mean, how obnoxious do they want to play this? Oh, there's the devil. Wow. There's nobody more obnoxious than the devil. Oh, that's upside down. So are we going to get a little bit of guerrilla journalism from the Netflix crew? And here's the 4 of spades upside down. Oh, daddy. Oh, daddy. Sun exposing. Straight razor can be a cut, conflict, a break, and devil. Nobody's more contentious. Nobody is nastier than the devil. The devil will do anything. Think of the lowest thing you can do, the nastiest, most disrespectful thing you can do, and then multiply it times a billion, and you're approaching the energy of the devil. So 11, 12, 13, 4 hearts, family, close family, using the family and their association with the royal family. Yes, they are going to do guerrilla journalism. The Netflix crew and Harry and Meghan are planning to make a huge scene when they're denied access to places where they just absolutely don't need to be, because it's a problem. It's a problem. I worked in government, and everything is secret in government. And the higher you go in government, the more secret it is. And they like threaten you, like, we'll kill your family if you tell anybody. And stuff is always getting out. Anyway, stuff is always getting out. It's crazy. You know, and they're like, and it's probably always the same people leaking stuff. Like the Supreme Court draft of the Roe versus Wade was just leaked. Who did that? Who did that? That's a leak. Okay, that is really illegal. And that's the kind of stuff going on in the royal family. You just can't have leaks in your ship. It will sink the boat. And the whole government is like that, and the whole royal family is like that. So I really understand that stuff, okay, because I lived it. That was my life. I'm from D.C. Karmic shift, 4 spades, coffin reversed. I don't read reversed generally, but you saw my cards just were all, there's another reversed card. My cards were all just like in a big jumble, and trying to fall out of my hands. And so some of them got reversed. So that is God's will. Here's another reversed card. See how handy? Another reverse card, another reverse card. So some of them got in reversed, and then I shuffled them up. Another reversed card. So I had about 6, 7 reversed cards. Here's another one. About 7 or 8 reversed cards. So what do we have here? Coffin. Coffin is about secrets. It's about dead bodies in the box. It's about things they don't want you to know. It's reversed. Okay, the Netflix crew is here to expose everything. Big change. Expose the foundation. They're doing an expose. 8, 2 spades, broken chalice against the interests of the royal family. So the Netflix crew is all about, okay, and this is interesting because maybe this is not the intention of Harry and Meghan. The Netflix crew can be working at cross purposes to Harry and Meghan themselves. Harry and Meghan are like, we need to make nice, and we're going to be good royals, and I'm going to suck up to the queen, and I'm going to kiss her cheek, and I'm going to bring her flowers, and I'm going to say, Queenie, I love you. You're my grandma. You know, love, 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 love. Oh, and here's a nice little puppy. Oh, you don't want the puppy? Okay, I'll take the puppy. Okay. I think that's what Harry and Meghan want, but maybe Netflix, these people work for Netflix. They don't work for Harry and Meghan. And maybe they're like, we're going to do an expose. I've got Geraldo Rivera on speed dial, and he's just telling, you know, he's talking in my ear, do this, do that. I mean, nobody knows how to do that crap like Geraldo. So, you know, and maybe they've even got Jerry Springer on the line. Who knows? Okay, and some people are going to get, you know, some people are going to get up and fight and pull each other's hair, and there's going to be a girl fight. It's going to be awesome. So that's what Netflix is doing. Netflix is all about exposing the dirt. They're really going to do some serious guerrilla journalism. So you're letting the fox into the chicken coop. Okay, the circus is in town. By letting Harry and Meghan come to the Jubilee, the fox is in the chicken coop. And it's gonna get crazy, baby. It's gonna get crazy. So will the British people be like, boo, we don't want Harry, boo, we don't want Meghan, who are you? We don't even know you anymore. You're not even British. You're like playing polo in America and pretending you're so comfortable in America. Okay, go enjoy the sunshine. We're tough. It's cold here all the time. We wear a lot of rain gear, and we like it that way. You know, and I think I'm going to go have a beer at the pub, and you don't have anything like that. So are the British going to give them a cold or hostile reception, or are they going to give them a warm reception like, come back, Harry. We know you're an idiot. We know you're not very good at making plans and choosing things, and we now know it was all the Queen's advisors, and you're just kind of a, you know, we're feeling sorry for you. Come back, Harry. Come back. Okay? Or are they going to be like, boo, get out of here? How's their reception going to be? Crossroads. Ooh. Incubus, succubus. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, are they going to get a warm or a hostile reception? Scapegoat. Get the heck out. Get out of here. What's the matter with you? I've got a rotten tomato in my hand with your name on it. And some rotten eggs too. You're just selfish and evil. They have decided, crossroads decision, this way or that way. The British people, the people of the Commonwealth, have decided that Harry and Meghan are just really selfish people, and they want nothing to do with them. 14 and 5, 21, 6 hearts. They're out of the royal family. They're not really royals anymore. 6 hearts, 8 spades. They're really not royals anymore. They're just selfish. It's all about the money, honey. Just, you know, she wants a man that makes a lot of money. And he wants, you know, he wants to be world famous. And boy, oh boy, have you made a terrible mistake, Harry. King of Spades, 10 hearts. 10 hearts is the most, this is the underlying. 10 hearts is the most emotional card. King of Spades cuts the head off. They are just, they're just so upset that they want nothing to do with Harry and Meghan. And seeing them at the Jubilee is going to really upset a lot of people. Queen of Diamonds and Ace of Clubs, they want to tell them. They are formulating what they, you know, it's like confronting a person. Oh boy, oh, so you're coming to the Jubilee, are you, Harry? Oh, I've got a few choice words I want to say to you. That's what Queen of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs. And there's going to be some very angry people at Harry and Meghan. I think it's going to be very interesting to see, number one, what the Netflix crew will do with it, okay? Because they're all about that guerrilla journalism. Conflict sells. People love conflict. People, okay, drama, that's drama. And the camera shows a dramatic, emotional story. You want to tell a story with your camera, and the pictures tell their own story, and then the words are layered on top of that. So the Netflix crew, they're all about digging up the dirt, and they want to tell this emotional story. And conflict is gold. It's video gold. So I actually wonder if the Netflix crew is going to be all about showing the shame of Harry and Meghan and how much the British people have turned against them. And I really wonder about the British media. How will they deal with it? Because they're hiding everything with Joe Biden, for instance, and Harry and Meghan are not a Biden. They don't rise to the level of president. They wrote to the guy in Ukraine, and he didn't respond to them. Why? Because you're not royals, dude. You're nobody. You're ex-royals. So people are very, very upset at Harry and Meghan, and they want to show them and tell them, and it's going to be a very not friendly reception. And I'm curious how much the media is going to show of this. And I'm also very curious if Netflix is going to kind of turn against them and really show the shame and the agony. Because when you're filming, you film everything. You film everything. You film the good, the bad, the ugly, and then you take it to the editing room and you just kind of see what you got. So, interesting reading. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author, Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and